Yo, yo. I guess I'm starting on time tonight. Well, a little before time. I was supposed to be starting at 9:45, but I decided to start a little bit early because I didn't want to wait. And these lights are blinding me. They're really, really bright in my face. So, what's up to everybody in the chat room? What's up to everybody that's gonna watch this on the playback? What's up? Working on a lot of things, so I can't really go live the way I want to, but you know, yeah, because I'm working on stuff, so it's tough sometimes to be going live when you're actually doing something, and you should be going live. So you see what the title is. R. Kelly's did an interview with Gayle King. I think it's supposed to be out tomorrow in its entirety, but they put a little snippet portion out, and he just started leaking. And you know what I want really what I really wanted to know. I wanted some callers tonight, right? And I really wanted to know who believes him. I want to know. I want to see if there's people out there, because the masses. It seems like we don't believe R. Kelly. But I want to know if there's some people out there that actually believe R. Kelly might be telling the truth. So I'm going to put the number up and I want y'all to call in. But I want to know if there's some people out there that actually believe R. Kelly, that actually believe it's some type of witch hunt against R. Kelly, like R. Kelly might have done no wrongdoing. I want to know if there's some people out there. If y'all exist, I want y'all to call in tonight. This is water, by the way. See, this is water. All I drink is water. Because, when people see red cups, they automatically think you got liquor or something, But I want to know, does anybody believe R. Kelly might be actually innocent? You know what I'm saying? I really want to know. So I'm going to put the number up, and I want y'all to call in. I want to know, do people really believe that R. Kelly is innocent? You see how they basically, they got Michael Jackson in them crosshairs right now. And I want to know. I want y'all to call in. If y'all believe R. Kelly is innocent, I want to talk to y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? And this is going to be very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying? This is because he was saying that after all I've been through, do you think I would do that again? I don't think he said again. No. I'm wrong. He said, after all I've been through, after all I was accused, do you think I would still do that? Or that I did that? I already been tried. I beat the case. When he talks, I think he might be a little illiterate, like they say. I could tell by the way he talks. But I got a caller. What's up? This is Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
The great Doggie Diamonds. How are you, sir? This is Derek Williams. I'm calling from Philadelphia. How you, man?
I'm chilling. So you hear the question, do you think R. Kelly is actually innocent?
I saw the tape back in the early 2000s. I don't think he's innocent, but he went through the legal system. He paid for his freedom just like OJ, and you shouldn't get hit again for double jeopardy. Now it's wrong, obviously, if he did, in fact, this new tape that came out, the Averti guy said that this girl had said that he instructed her to call her 14 years old. If that girl is in fact 14, I don't know all the legal ramifications because I ain't never been locked up, but I do know you can't be hit again for double jeopardy. But it's got to be some if he touched a little girl again.
But I believe that this is a new situation.
That's what I mean. That's what
case,
right.
Yeah.
And the guy was saying that it was some of the details were graphic, but actually he instructed the female to actually urinate on him. That's the one. This is a new one. I'm with you. I'm right with you. But he took that first the tape that was here in Philadelphia. I saw that. That was Robert Kelly, and so he went through the trial. if you remember, I think Essence Magazine or Jet or one of them, they had pictures in there where women was actually saying free R. Kelly. But he went through the course. He went through the process, and he free as a bird. Now, you may not like it, or a lot of people may not like it, but he went through the trial. So you can't get hit again for, they call it double jeopardy.
No, it's a new case, though. No, you can only, double jeopardy is only when you getting tried for the same case. This is a whole new case, new charge. If I kill somebody and I'm acquitted of killing somebody, you can't try me for killing somebody again. But if I kill somebody else, I can't say, oh, that's double jeopardy. You blaming me for killing somebody else. I already beat the case of killing somebody. No. That's not what double jeopardy is. So he's
okay, stand corrected. Okay, well if that's the case, and you have new evidence that's concrete, and you can get this guy, go get him. And what it is that you had mentioned Michael Jackson. Basically, with the whole Me Too movement and this whole thing with and I'm just gonna say how I feel. The gay people are running everything and getting straight so-called alpha males out of here. It makes sense that they just trying to whitewash everything. We're trying to be politically correct, and they didn't hit Michael Jackson when he was alive to their liking. But I look at it like this: the dead can't affect the living. Pull the body out, beat on him just for sport, and that's all Oprah Winfrey is doing with this documentary, in my opinion. Because if you had such a problem with him while he was alive and you felt he did that, Oprah had money then. Why not do a documentary while he's alive like A&E did with R. Kelly? Why would you wait till it's coming up on 10 years in June?
Is that I'm gonna cover the Michael Jackson thing and another thing, so I don't really want to cross the thing. But let me take some other callers. Thank you for calling in.
All right, take care.
All right, peace. What's up? You on the line with Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's going on, man? I'm Chris from the Bronx, man.
The BX. So, do you believe R. Kelly might possibly be innocent?
See, here's the deal. Now, if it's going back, let me just preface this. If it's going back to the old case, that I'm not sure because he was acquitted of that. Moving forward to this one, I really don't know if he's guilty. I would have to see the evidence. I've heard they have a tape, but I just find it hard to believe that all of a sudden this miraculous tape that they haven't come across since 1998 moving forward till now. Because the type of witch hunt they went on him before, I would be sure that they would have come up with some evidence going based off the Surviving R. Kelly series. If he was holding all these women hostage and they couldn't find them, there's no missing persons report, and the last person they were with was R. Kelly. I don't know.
But you didn't answer. Do you think he's guilty or not? That was the bottom line.
That's what I'm saying. But based on what I'm saying, I don't know if he's guilty. I mean, I would have to see evidence on it. To me, it's just speculation at this point. It's this person's story versus, well, we're going to hear his story tomorrow. I don't know.
Got you. All right, let me take some more callers. Peace.
All right, peace.
Turn your computer down. You on the line. What's up, this Doggie Diamonds? Chilling. Make sure you turn your computer down. So, do you believe R. Kelly?
Hey, real talk, man. First and foremost, man, I'm probably the biggest R. Kelly fan on this planet, B.
Okay.
But real talk, I think Kel's guilty of sin, man. I'm not even gonna bluff you. I wish I could say something different. Not to be funny, I still support her. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and that's just how I feel, man. And I'm glad you corrected the other dude on that double jeopardy thing, because at the end of the day, I think R. Kelly was on Gayle King crying because he's scared now. See, now it's real. The first time he got over, I don't think he's done it again since then. I think he dealt with underage women. You know what I'm saying, to be perfectly honest. And I don't think he was so big in the taping it like he did before and so forth and so on. Because I've seen the tape too. I'm old school too, and that was Kel's thing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think where you cleared it up as far as that double jeopardy thing is concerned, now it's just another tape that they found that comes from that time era. So it's nowhere near double jeopardy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just that he robbed the first store and got away, and Later on, he robbed the second store that same month and got caught for that one. And now that's where the tears are coming from.
Got you. Crocodile tears are real. You owe some scared tears. What you think?
Man, I felt bad for him because I mean, to be honest, when it started coming back up, I said, damn, you know, I mean, like I said, I mean, I don't want to curse, but he might have made that tape the next day after he made the tape he got caught with. You know, because he looked the same. It looked like this is in the same room. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I mean, Kels was doing the thing. Kels was on some freak shit. Ain't a whole lot to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not condoning it, to be perfectly honest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, that's a whole different story what he was doing. But at the end of the day, you know, God forbid, I might sound ignorant. I wish he didn't have to go down, but I think this one's gonna be ugly.
Hey, it is what it is. All right, family. Thank you for calling. Let me take this next caller.
All right. Bye.
What's up? This Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? My name is Kelly, and I'm calling from California. I'm real emotional about the situation, like, on two levels. Number one, hell yeah, he's fucking, excuse me, he's guilty.
Yeah, let's not curse. Let's be nice
sorry.
tonight. Let's be nice. YouTube is getting funny style with the language, so let's be nice tonight.
Sorry about that.
Okay, it's
sorry
cool.
about that. Yes, he's extremely guilty, and on just against him, I'm emotional, but I'm gonna take it to another level. You know, as a sister, I feel hurt for black women and black girls in particular. I'm talking about girls under 18. Old women, over 18 is another story. That black men as a group are not protecting us, because just like your last caller and a lot of men who like his music and all that stuff, if that was your daughter or your mother, you would not be like, oh, I'm still supporting him. So why is it that you have this disconnect because you don't know the girl or you don't know her? Like, as a community, the only way to grow and connect is if our men start protecting us, not just your biological daughter, but like all black men need to be on code for black girls and not protect this man right here.
Sis, could I ask you a question?
Please.
What about the women who were at his concert after the allegations came out that was saying "kidnap me"? Who fault is that? Is that black men fault, or they was like "kidnap me"? I'm confused.
So two things, because you're mixing apples and oranges as far as what my point is. That's why I made a point to say grown women, anybody over 18, that's another story. You legally able to do things, but children, even if they choose to do it, obviously they don't have a right to choose to do it. Even if they do, they're just lost. So I'm only speaking of, I'm not avoiding your question, but I'm just articulating to say I'm not talking about grown women who want to be kidnapped, who want to do S&M. I'm for all that. I'm for whatever, strip, whatever. I'm not conservative. It's just children, and he was with these children, and we know he's guilty of it with them on tape. Even if some of the women are lying now,
the point
that's
I'm making,
irrelevant.
the point I'm making is that you said men are kind of caping for him and still listen to his music, but it was still grown women caping for him too, still going to his concert saying "kidnap me." I'm not saying because of what he did to young women, that's something different. What I'm saying is that it's still women that support him, even though he allegedly did what he did to young girls. We can't blame it all on men. The men not protecting women. It's women not protecting women too.
Let me clarify that I'm not blaming men. Obviously, I'm not blaming them for anything. What I'm saying is what I feel. It doesn't matter what grown women are saying. Like if they're ignorant, if they're not. I'm not saying they're ignorant. I feel they are, but that's just an opinion. I'm not going to put my opinion on other people. But what I'm saying is whether women are doing that or not because they're misguided or whatever and they're grown and they're lost, I'm saying when we have minors, girls, even if grown women are not protecting, men in any race are the protectors. When somebody mentioned, it wasn't on your show, but just around social media, like, oh, if R. Kelly was white and white people protect white people. No, white people protect white women. White men protect white women.
I don't agree with that.
Well, this is my opinion. They protect white women. They protect white fragility. They protect theirs. And I'm saying, as a black woman, my feeling is that these young girls have no one to protect them. I'm talking about as a race. As our race. I'm not talking about their mama or something, because your mama do need to be protecting you and your daddy too. But I'm saying that everybody don't have that. Some people are just out there and they got whack parents or whatever. But why are not our men protecting our girls?
Could I say something?
I would love you to answer that.
Do you,
like, not for all men, but
no,
to kind of address it.
But I think, and this was another show that I was going to do, so I'm glad you're covering this, and one day I want to really, really talk about this. And the name of the show was going to be, Do Black Women Feel Protected? And I think I was supposed to do this show maybe a month or two ago, and I got sidetracked doing other things.
Please do that show.
but I will say that I think white men hate white women too. I mean, the goddamn Jack the Ripper, he was killing white women. Susan B. Anthony had to fight for women's rights. White women couldn't even vote, and affirmative action is really for white women. They had to get laws in place for white women to really, really be equal in society. They do not protect white women. That's a fallacy right there. If they protected white women and they love white women, then Hillary Clinton would be president. White women didn't want Hillary Clinton to be president. White women voted for Trump even after he said what he said about them.
Okay, so I have to respectfully agree and disagree with what you're saying. I just think, again, we're talking about apples and oranges, because everything you just said is 100% true, but that's the context of their women having power. I didn't say they give their women power. That's why the Me Too, their women are mad because they don't have power. Like they don't have, it's a patriarchy in their racial system. But when I say protect them, I'm not talking about compete. They don't want their women competing with them. They don't want their women being president and outside being men. But I'm saying they treat their women like the little woman. They want their woman. They protect the image of their women. That's why blonde, blue eyes, white skin, all that stuff. As far as the female, that's why that's protected. That's why that's cherished. That's why if a white woman is raped or she's murdered or something, that's why the press goes all out. Like, we got to find out who did this. That's why if a black man is even accused, that's why what happened to Emmett Till, because they protect white women. I'm saying our men, we want the same thing as black women to feel as a race that, oh yo, if somebody's under 18 and he's and one of ours, meaning R. Kelly, one of ours is doing this to young girls, oh no, that's my daughter.
Okay, so in the case of Hugh Hefner, in the case of Jerry Lee Lewis, in the case of so many others, where was the protection for white women at?
But see, now you're saying you're naming specific cases where I'm talking about historically speaking. That's white women have been protected. If you disagree with that and don't see that, I'm not talking about the other category that you mentioned about when they're trying to be powerful. But I'm talking about as far as women, as far as beauty, as far as cherished things.
But that's not. But listen though. But that's systematic. You can't blame black men for that. We're not protected either. Who?
There's no blame. There's no blame, brother. What I'm saying.
No. You started out. Listen. You started out by saying you blame you mad at, you feel like black men ain't protected.
No, I am. But it's not about blame. It's about I feel, because everybody's feelings are valid, and I'm saying as a black woman, and I know there's a lot of black women that feel this way, and I'm saying. And you haven't answered the question yet, bro. And
okay, go
ahead.
Ask me specific.
My question is why, as a group, I know you can't speak for everybody. I'm just saying your theory or whatever. Mm-hmm. Why haven't black men said, yo, man, when you go to young girls, you're crossing the line, so we got to check you for that.
No,
we can't let you do this to our daughters.
No, but listen, though. See, it depends on what demographic of black men you're talking to, because we can't generalize. Me and my crew, you're gonna get dealt with if you mess with a little girl. That's always been off. That's always been off limits. You know what I'm saying? That's straight up and down. So I can't say. Do you
feel black men, and because I know you got other callers, do you feel black men as a group? I know there's demographics within our race, but do you feel any group of black men have publicly expressed, mute R. Kelly before this whole Me Too thing?
I see. It would have to go to what's going on social media, and I'm gonna be really, really honest with you. I am not really, really the person to ask about what's going on pop culture and social media. I'm just not the one for that. I go in there, do my 1-2 thing, and I'm off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying with my demographic, with my people, we don't rock like that. We don't do no young girls, no all that, catching the R charge and all that, all of that is off limits. We don't condone none of that. So if you got certain things on your name and you got certain things, we don't rock with you like that. So I can't say, I don't understand some of the cultures that some of our people do. I can't, I can't say, I can't speak for all black men. You know what I'm saying? I could just only speak for me and mine.
I got you.
And hopefully when they see, some of us men standing upright and being men, they want to follow. But look what they got to follow right now. They're following a society that's controlling them and making them think like idiots.
That's right.
That is pop culture. You know what I'm saying? So I feel bad that you don't feel protected, but I know that it is a lot of men that I know personally, black men, that's like, nah, we not jacking that. You know what I'm saying? We don't rock with that. We don't really do that. And it's due to society where we at right now. I just really think that we have to turn off certain stations and tune out certain things in order to get back in tune with one another. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like I just felt like we fell out of tune. You know what I'm saying? We fell out of tune.
The people we have, women too, women too.
Yeah, because like I said, for grown women to say, do this to me, y'all don't feel bad for what he did to the little girls. I know you
These grown women are lost.
But this is what I'm saying.
So,
I think as a whole, we're lost. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even going to blame the women. I'm not even going to blame the black men or the black women. It's just something that we have just been conditioned and we ain't falling out, and everybody's so woke right now but then so sleep. You know what I'm saying? But
that's right.
That's what it is.
Let me say one last thing just to your men out there that's listening, because maybe I came off as sounding angry, and I know that's the easiest way to turn a black man off, because it just comes out of feeling hurt, not out of really like mad or blame. But I just want to say to any of y'all brothers that's listening, your last caller, like, I just ask you to think about if one of the girls, like the girl that got urinated on or whatever, even one of them even if one of them is telling the truth, forget that if some of them are lying or not. If one of them is telling the truth, and you think, starting from the girl who got peed on, if that was your daughter, would you still be listening to his music and supporting him? I just ask you to honestly think about that, brothers. That's it. So thank you for taking my call. I love your.
But
this is my first time calling.
I'll be calling
in again.
But what I want to say though is I appreciate how you feel. I appreciate your honesty, and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? And I respect the fact that you're able to have dialogue without being disrespectful. That's so important. We didn't disrespect each other. We didn't over talk each other, and we didn't curse each other out. And I think a lot of people if we start doing that more, our communication skills will be better, and then we have a better understanding. So thank you for calling. Let me take some more callers.
That's right. Please do that show, though.
Yeah, we'll do.
Women feel protected.
Okay, all right.
Okay, all right, bye.
Hey, what's up? You on the line with Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, Doggie? This Dean, man. I'm from Philly. You already know.
Philly in the building. Okay.
Yes,
Kelly
sir.
crying. R. Kelly. I don't know if you saw it, but R. Kelly on there crying.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think R. Kelly is lying, or do you think he's actually innocent?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think, Doggie, and I think that everybody need to stop being frauds and hypocrites. Do I think R. Kelly was messing with young girls back in the day and all that stuff? Yes, I do. And I think he should have been exonerated for it when it happened. Quincy Jones just said the other day, everybody knew that R. Kelly was messing with Aaliyah. So if everybody knew R. Kelly was messing with Aaliyah and y'all all still chose to work with him, make money with him, ain't call the police on him, what do that make you?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's my thing. I don't have a problem with R. Kelly going to jail. I just got a problem with R. Kelly being the only one.
Yeah, with people standing around watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Elvis, Sam Cooke, Woody Allen. The list goes on. People even protect Elijah Muhammad, whatever you want to feel, if you think that's true or not. But the list goes on and on and on. Wasn't Jay-Z messing with Foxy at 16, allegedly?
Yeah, I don't
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, man. But like
Yeah.
I said, everybody know that they was around each other from that time. Big and Lil Kim. I just heard an interview with Lil Kim, and she was talking about she was 17 or whatever, and I know her and Big are a few years apart.
Not that,
so, like,
nah. They peers though, cause Big, we all from the same hood. Nah, he's not that much. If she was 17, he's probably 19. You know, that's still
cool. But I'm just saying, technically, you know what I'm saying, good brother? It's like we pick and choose where we want to be mad at about it.
But what I'm
like
saying,
I said,
I agree. I know what you're saying about fake outrage, but what we need to know and what we need to pay attention to, that this stuff has been going on and it's not our thing. It's stuff that they forced on us. You got to remember, they was making dudes smash their moms for breeding purposes and cousins and all that. So it's a lot of sickness.
Listen.
It's a lot of sickness that never got.
No, it goes deeper even than that, into the whole music industry.
Exactly.
And all these folks. Like I said, this is not. You heard the guy who used to that played in Lord of the Rings. He was talking about how it's so much pedophilia in the Hollywood and all that, and we've been known this. Why are we trying to act like we don't know? And like, think about this. They come out with this Me Too movement. R. Kelly been out for the last 15, 20 years.
Longer
now all
than
of a sudden the Me Too movement come out. They make him a documentary on him. Just coincidentally, somebody pops a tape out, and now he's getting charged again. Come on, man. R. Kelly, I did feel you, bro. I am using my common sense. I'm not saying you ain't a monster, but I definitely see him setting you up. Two things could be true. See, that's the thing. All these other women callers that just call, they don't want to accept that two things could be true. Yeah, R. Kelly probably was messing with them little girls. Don't change the fact that they're trying to get him, though, for all the wrong reason. It's not because he was messing with little girls. It's just that's what they have on him. Period.
So you think it's a witch hunt against R. Kelly?
Michael Jackson did. Prince did. Whitney Houston did. Pimp C died mysteriously. Listen, man. I mean, these people was rich. My grandfather, and grandma lived in 91 and 89, and they smoked cigarettes every day. Okay? Now, you want me to believe that 7 of the most famous people that ever lived just miraculously dies, and when we already know that Michael Jackson doctor admitted to killing. We know this. Come on, man. Prince, if everybody remember, Golden State played Cleveland. Prince was courtside. It wasn't nothing wrong with Prince 6 months prior to that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what though, R. Kelly crying ain't gonna he not gonna sway. He ain't gonna sway me. Like, you know, because I just really think, and then I'm gonna be real with you, when I listen to him talk, he doesn't have, how can I say this?
Remorse in his voice.
No,
like,
not even that. I don't.
Lying.
No. I don't think he has the mental capacity to even hold an adult conversation. If that makes any sense. Like he said,
I understand.
He was like, they double jeopardy me. They double jeopardy. Like, he didn't say they are trying to use double jeopardy. They double jeopardy me. Like, yo, bro, you're not even speaking correct English. Like, you know, I understand you, but you speaking like a child.
My thing is, I just feel like everybody just want to pick and choose, good brother, and that's what's that's the wrong with the world right now. Everybody want to say, okay, well, you heard the ladies just said, if you under 18, you can't make a decision, and if you did, it's because you a child. Go tell that to a judge who rocking. I'm from Pennsylvania, that got the most juvenile lifers. Go tell that to a judge that he was 16 and didn't know what he was doing. Go tell that to him, and we're going to see how far that gets you. Yeah. I'm going to tell you where you're going to go, though. You're going to be doing 100 years for a mistake you made at 16. So I don't want to hear all that, at 16, 17, they didn't know and stuff like that. Come on, man. We know better than that. That's not true. When I was 16 and 17, did I understand maybe the 100% ramifications of my actions? No.
But you knew better.
That just comes with age. But at the end of the day, like I said, we all want to pick and choose, good brother, where we get mad at. You cannot use that same excuse to a judge. He's not trying to hear that you just made a mistake and that they're a child and they didn't know what they was doing. Go tell that to them. Like I said, everybody say only God can judge me. Go tell that to a judge.
No, I agree with that. All right, bro. Thank you for calling. Let me get to some other callers.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for
I'll
calling.
holler
On.
at you,
Peace.
bro.
Yep. All right. Okay. What's up? This Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm anonymous from Texas.
Anonymous from Texas. That's perfect. Anonymous from Texas. So Anonymous from Texas. You see the topic. I don't know if you listened, you heard anything what we're saying here tonight. R. Kelly. I'm gonna give you a little brief update, just in case you don't know. R. Kelly did an interview with Gayle King, and he started crying, and he was like, "Use your common sense. Do you think I would do this? And you know they tried me before. I got away with it. Do you think I'm that dumb to do it and then get convicted?" What do you think? Do you think R. Kelly is telling the truth, or is he lying?
I think that he has some problems that he needs to deal with.
Okay.
And I think that whatever he did, he should pay the consequences for. But what I don't understand as an abused child myself is that I know how it was when I was growing up. Because after I went through my abuse, I had older men coming to me. And as older men were coming to me and I was having dealings with them, nobody wants to talk about that. He's not the only person ever in the world grown messing with a young girl. So he should go and do his time. Whatever they can prove against him that he did, he deserves that. But so does a lot of other people. So just make it even across the board. It shouldn't just be about one person.
I think it is. I think if you get caught, though, but I think if you get caught, I understand what you're saying, possibly saying don't be a hypocrite. If you out there messing with young girls, don't be throwing rocks and you live in a glass house. I get that. And and you know, another thing, I think this is something that we don't talk about enough too. I remember being I dropped out of high school, but I remember when I was going to high school and even junior high school, it was actually cute for some of the young girls to say they like older men. And the men that they were talking about, they like older, might have been like 8 years older. So we in junior high school, we like 12. Yeah. They dealing with 25-year-olds, and they thought that was cool.
Because they scoping you out at the mall. They looking for the vulnerable. My first ever will tell you to this day that he abused me. He molested me. He had no business dealing with me.
You mean statutory or forcefully? Like
I mean statutory. Okay. I had never had sex. I was a virgin.
Okay.
But he knew at the time that I was 16 years old, and he was a grown man, 23, 24 years old, and he'll tell you to this day that he knew he had no business dealing with me.
You still talk to the person that you was dealing with?
Not to that extent.
I mean, but y'all still you still in the same community? Like you still know?
Well, we were for a very long time, and then as I grew older, it was like, okay, I'm gonna try be your friend. I didn't look at it like that. I looked at it like that was my boyfriend. Got you. So, you know, and it was
what we doing?
That I started looking at things like, well, that was kind of, you know.
So to sum it up, so you're saying that if they're gonna go after R. Kelly, everybody deserves it, or like what do we do?
That's all I'm saying is we grew up back then. I know about the 90s. I know about all the dudes riding around in the fancy cars, coming to go and pick up and go see the girls. Like you said, you was in school and it was popular for the girls to be dating older guys, and they coming to pick them up for lunch and stuff.
Let me ask you something.
Everybody's acting like this is something brand new when it's not nothing brand new.
So when
it doesn't make it right.
When you were young, dealing with a 20-something-year-old, did you do that willingly or like what was it?
It was something willingly. I had waited for a long time. Even though I was abused, my virginity wasn't taken away from me. I had a strong mother that did not allow me to do X, Y, Z. So it wasn't even her. Like, she was in my life. So she had foot to neck.
I'm confused. So you so the abuse that you're saying is statutory or a separate situation?
Okay. Initial abuse was childhood.
Okay.
Not my first
boyfriend type thing. Okay.
Or first sexual relationship.
Gotcha.
I was abused young by my father.
Okay.
But it didn't go to that point, but it was to the point enough that was abuse.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so
I grew out, upon coming through that, my first relationship where I lost my virginity was to a grown man.
so did you think that made you fast, or what did you think that how did that affect you
At the time,
psychologically?
I really didn't think about it because I was trying to kill the pain.
Got you.
You have
Got
to
you.
realize a young girl that goes through anything, no matter to what extent, if you went through something, then your actions after that, sometimes you're trying to kill the pain.
Got you.
You don't know how to deal with it. You think this person loves you. You think this person want to be with you, make your life better.
Got you.
May not necessarily be the case.
Got you. All right, makes sense. Okay. Well, not to really jump into your business any like that. Is your father still alive?
He is, and I have a relationship with him because I had to learn how to forgive.
So, what is the relationship now? Because I always ask people, how could you forgive if you can't forget?
It was hard. It was hard because if I chose to not forgive him, I hurt myself. So I did anything and everything detrimental to myself.
Does he acknowledge what he did to you?
Yes.
Okay.
We had that conversation.
And what did he say? I'm sorry?
Yes, he was under the influence of drugs at the time, and he regrets it, and you can hear it in his voice. It hurts him to even think about it. I don't think he's ever forgiven himself.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
But,
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't forgive nobody ever. That's just salute.
When you live in that, you have to. When you live in that, everything that I did was self-destructive.
I agree. Well, I don't go that.
And intelligent to hold on to that hate.
You was a child,
and influence my life.
You was a child, so everything that happened, your innocence was taken, and anything that you do as a child, I'm not saying you're not responsible, but
I
yeah.
I was that angry person. I hated him. I cussed him out. I how dare you call me? All of that. I went through that for years. It didn't get me anywhere.
Okay, I don't.
Landing me in jail, in trouble. Not living right. Hurting myself. It wasn't until I forgave.
And then you felt like, okay, I feel what you're saying. Yeah, I don't be forgiving people and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
It's hard.
But I never. But at the same time, I've never been molested before, so I can't.
Exactly.
And I can't tell people how to grieve. I can't tell people how
and
to.
If you haven't went through it,
exactly.
Me,
yeah, and that's
you can say exactly what you said because I said I would never forgive. That's what I said. And all the years I said that, I was in a black hole.
Got you. All right, so
I was like, can I get out?
Yeah, I commend you for your strength. I commend you, and I thank you for sharing your story with us. And maybe some of them young girls that might be involved with him have things that happened to them prior to.
And I pray for him, and I pray for everybody. All I'm saying is, this is a society thing. This is not a one person, one man thing. This is a society thing, and everybody got to take accountability. If you stand by and watch it, you got a problem.
Got you.
If you the one doing it, you got a problem.
Got you.
If you getting paid and profiting off of it, you got a problem.
Got you.
Deal with it all.
Got you. All right. Thank you for calling.
Well, thank you, sweetie. Right. Have a blessed night.
Same to you. What's up, this Doggie Diamonds? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Calling from CTJ.
See, all right. So, listen, you hear what's going on. You hear what we talking about right now. R. Kelly. Do you believe R. Kelly, or do you actually think he's lying?
I think it's like 50-50, yeah.
Okay. What swayed you though? Did you always feel like that, or did the tears that you saw today sway you? What happened?
I was a youngin when I seen the sex tape back in the day. You know what I mean? So I was a little kid, so I knew that was him. But the tears, he crying because I feel like he knows it's over. Like the way social media is nowadays, like he knows it's a wrap. Like ain't no way he gonna win in this era. Back then it's different. But now.
So how you 50-50? What you 50-50 on?
I believe he did what he did back in the day, but now he probably smarting up. But if you got people coming out under the woodwork saying he did this, he did that, like it's kind of over, bro. Like he just got to man up and just take that time they're gonna give him. You know what I mean? Ain't no time for crying now. Like,
damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. I got you, family. Let me get some more callers in here.
All right.
All right. Peace. What's up? This Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from? Turn your TV down. Turn your computer down.
Hello?
Yeah. What's up? What's your name? Where you calling? You got to turn your computer down, though.
All right, no doubt. All right, hold on. Yeah, this Unison right here, man, calling from Florida.
All right, Florida. So did you see R. Kelly crying with Gayle King? Did you see that?
Well, no, I ain't see all that, man. I just listened to the conversation, and I feel like I got some insight on what's going on.
Go ahead. I'm going to sit here and listen to you. Go ahead.
All right, man. I feel like it's equally, like, men and women's fault why all this shit is going on. Because if you know why R. Kelly dealing with what he dealing with as an adult, he was molested as a child. You know what I'm saying? His parents weren't there to protect him or whatever the case may be. Or he got actually molested by his older sister, I think. And this is what you're dealing with now. You know what I'm saying? And that goes on in a lot of black households, and ain't nobody talking about that.
Okay. So, I think we know that, but do you believe that he's lying, or do you believe he's actually innocent?
Nah, I believe he's doing what he's doing, but I think that he never got no help either. So
you can't help, but you can't help somebody who don't want help, right? Or who don't think they need help.
Yeah, that's true. And also, you can help somebody that's in denial. You know what I'm saying? Like
same thing.
You know, a lot of us be dealing with things in our community, and we be fronting like ain't nothing bothering us and all that shit. And that's why the sickness be running rampant in the black community.
I see. I agree, but at the same time, if people see, because I've stated plenty of times, different platforms, different forums, I never saw the tape. Only reason why I never saw the tape, because when somebody said it was R. Kelly, even though we was all young when the tape came out, people still said it was him doing what he was doing with a child. So I was like, why would I watch that? That's not something that I need to be watching. But my thing is, if he did that, why are we feeling bad for him in any way though? I'm confused.
I don't feel bad for dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out a way where we could come to a solution to stop this from happening. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not like a unique individual. It's a lot of dudes out here. For instance, man, like, you know, when I say it's a responsibility on both our parts, man, like dudes, the chick was talking earlier about how she was messed with as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure when that happened to her dad wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? That's the first line of defense. If you
she said her dad is the one who actually molested her.
Oh wow, damn! You know what I'm saying? See, it's crazy, but in most cases, if you got a solid pops, he the first line of defense. He gonna teach his daughter what to watch out for when it come to dudes trying to mess with her or who trying to make advances at her, and he also gonna be there as a physical representative, like as a protector. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not coming over here dealing with me. And dudes on the outside, when they see a chick with a dad, they don't even waste their time with that because they know where it could go. A lot of times they be seeing these single mothers and they just know it's straight access. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of the women, they be lonely and shit, whatever the case may be, so they'll get a boyfriend, and then the dude will start sweet talking to them, wanting to touch on their daughter, and they be allowing that to go down so they can keep the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I think that does happen. But I think one of the
they got videos on YouTube and everything about this type of stuff.
But I think what's happening though is because certain things are happening, we're starting to generalize and say everybody is doing it, everybody does this, and I don't think that that's the case. I think it is instances and incidents that it happened, but a lot of times this is something that's been going on for so long. They just outing certain people now. And my thing with him is, don't talk about they can't double jeopardy me. If you didn't stop doing what they accused you of doing a long time ago, it ain't double jeopardy, bro. Why you keep making tapes?
Hey, yo, dog, on the real, man, like most of the chicks I run into out here, them been messed with when they was younger, dog. Like
that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like a rare thing. And a lot of them, coming from single mother homes, man, like, it's over the 70 percentile, man. Like that shows you that causes this to happen. You know what I'm saying? Dudes see it's an opening there. There is no male protector there, so it's all access. I mean, at the end of the day,
a child, like with a child, like listen. my thing is this. Okay, even if you are dealing with a single black woman, what in the world? What I can't even fathom what could be going on through your mind and make you say you want to mess with the mother and the little kid, the child.
Yeah, I understand you. I understand you, man.
I don't
but
get
that
it.
happens because check it. The dudes, if they don't have no dad, they don't know how to control their sexual urges. You know what I'm saying? Because the dad teaches that to the son. So if they over sexualize and they turn to grown dudes, soon as they see something young and right, they battle between their logical mind and they lower head. You know what I'm saying?
But
and,
I
and
think.
you know, how many times?
But look
how many
though,
times
I
dudes
think
make
though.
decisions with their lower head?
I think society is sexualized. Period.
Facts.
I think it's everything on the whole. I mean, you think about it, they're playing eat the booty like groceries on like in the middle of the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything is sexualized. You know, so how do you get away from it now? How does a regular person get away from it? It's almost like you gotta stop your children from watching TV at all together. Cause even when they got the kids YouTube, they sneaking stuff in there just so that the kids could see ill-advised stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really sick. But all right, thank you for calling, fam. Let me get some more callers in.
No doubt.
All right, peace. What's up? This Doggie Diamonds. What's your name and where you calling from?
Peace, it's Rex from Jersey.
Jersey, what's going on? So you seen R. Kelly crying, you seen him with Gayle King, man. What you think? He won you over with them tears, or you still think he full of it?
Nah, this my thing. It's like we need to learn how to separate somebody being foul and somebody doing evil shit and the music and what we grew up on. It's like if you had an uncle that treated you good and then when you turned 15, 16, he did something fucked up to you, like regardless of what he did to you before that point, you would measure him on the evil that he did to you. Now, I'm not saying he's wrong or he's right and like that, but it's like, as a people, we don't know how to separate that shit. Like I fuck with R. Kelly. I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, graduated early 2000s, so R. Kelly was that dude. My uncles, my aunts, everybody listened to him. But it's like if he did this and the evidence is showing, like it came up in early 2000s with him and Jay-Z and all those shit, it's like we got to learn to separate. We can't defend everybody. Like if somebody's foul, they foul. You know what I mean?
Got you.
And that's the hard part. It's like I fuck with R. Kelly. I can't stop bumping R. Kelly, but it's like if that's what he did, that's what he did, and there's a reason that man's crying because he knows he did some evil shit. He did some foul shit. You know what I mean?
I think he crying because he know he about to be a dub. But yeah, let me get some more callers in, man.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're only crying if you know that you hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you was innocent and you know there wasn't shit stacked up against you that you about to get in trouble for, you wouldn't worry about it. That shit will roll off your back.
Gotcha.
You know, all that shit falls. But from the videos and all this other stuff, I just think that we stick up for people knowing that if something like that happened to our family or anything like that, and just because they're famous, we think we got to stick up for them. But and the hard part is, Doggie, is like his music is his music. It's like the same thing with Michael Jackson and all this other stuff. Like his music is his music. You can't deny that.
Mm-hmm.
But if this man doing foul stuff like this, it's like put yourself in them people's shoes. And believe me, with the shit going on with Bill Cosby and everything, people lie and all this other stuff. But it's like it's everything adding up, like. It's a hard position to be in as the general public because we hold these people to a stature and everything like that where we think we got to defend them just because they one of us. You know what I mean?
Got you. All right, family. Let me take some more callers. What's up? This Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Okay.
Hey, what's up? You hear me? 414. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? This is Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Maria, and I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee. Whoa, all the way. You a cheesehead?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so you see it. You hopefully you hear the topic. You hear what we're talking about. R. Kelly, did he win you over with the tears? Do you think that he might possibly be innocent, or is he full of it?
He's full of it, and he's very much full of it. And I agree with quite a few of the callers that did call. And my thing is, this definitely needs to be talked about in the communities and where everybody lives, because, like the young man said, that this situation is kept in the house when you have broken people hurting broken people. And because of the situation that happened with R. Kelly, where allegedly the sister molested him, and as well as I heard that the grandfather as well somewhere down the line, and then not only that, with all the things, not, and this came from R. Kelly himself stating about the things that was going on in his own home, the things that he's seen that was just normal. It just became normal to him. And I think that's the reason why the way he is, I think, is because he thinks all this is just normal.
Yeah, he don't know that there's nothing wrong with it.
Crazy.
I mean, the man did say he had a crush on and was in love with his mother, and it wasn't like he loved his mother like a mother. He loved her like,
right.
You know, he wanted to marry his mother. Like, yeah, like some,
a sickness.
Yeah, like was the Oedipus complex, right? Like, what do you, what? You know what I'm saying? So
right.
So he did say that, right? He was in love with his mother. He used to look at her lips and how she, you know what I'm saying? So obviously dude is off, if nothing else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously he's off. So I mean, what happens with R. Kelly?
I even, you know, and I'm not, and then like even some of these young ladies, it breaks my heart to, you know that these young girls who go out here for attention. Now, when I was about 14, 15, 16, somewhere up in there, where I used to walk to the store, and it was this young man, well, older man. I was, like I said, he must have been somewhere in his 20s, 30s or something, and he used to look out the window. He used to see me walking back and forth to the store all the time. And he used to say, "Hey, how you doing? How, you know, what's going on with you? What you going to the store for?" And, you know, and girls kind of like that attention. You know, he used to say, "Yeah, with your little cute self." You know, he always made these little comments. Now, you get these little comments from these grown men, and you think that's cute. But by the grace of God, this man constantly still would try to, like, get me to come in his house and all this kind of stuff like that. And I was like, "No, we could talk right here, outside, you know, right out here." But I had a mother that also schooled me about these men as well. And so it was a young lady that lived down the street from me who fell for that man, all his shenanigans. She fell for it. And the time that she messed with this man got this girl hooked on drugs, got her messed up in the mind. She couldn't even take care of her child no more. And then within that year time, she was found dead.
You said she couldn't take care of her child. She couldn't take care of her child. So she had a child prior to dealing with him, or she gave him.
Yeah, she had a child. She had a child prior. I was around by, like I said, I must have been around by like at least like 14, 15. And so she was like maybe 15, 16 years old.
Oh, so she was already fast though, right? Not saying that not justifying.
Well,
if she had a child already, she already
I think
was.
she got caught up. She wasn't really fast like that. I knew the young lady. She really wasn't, she really wasn't fast like that.
If she had a baby, she was fast.
Huh?
If she had a baby, she was fast. A stork ain't bring that baby. She was fast. If she was young,
that.
Yeah, she was young.
But
yeah.
But like I said, things be happening in people's home and people don't know about it.
Got you.
Or whatever. Everybody try to what they call sweep it under the rug kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
If people have that kind of little syndrome, let's sweep that under the carpet. Don't nobody say nothing now.
All right. Thank you for calling. Let me get some more callers in. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye. Hey, what's up? This Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Chad from Maryland.
What's going on? You see what we talking about today? We talking about R. Kelly. You seen him crying on Gayle King. Did he win you over with the tears, or do you think he's lying?
Hey, man. No, not really, man. I've been watching him a long time. I like his music, but I'm not buying it.
Okay. What is it about you not buying? What is it?
Because this has been going on a long time. Everything that's been going on. Everything going on. First, all that happened back in the day. With Aaliyah.
And you still listen to his music though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I love his music. Space Jam was my favorite movie. And, it sucks that, you see somebody that you looked up to in the music business.
And so knowing that he was, and you felt that he was foul, you still listen to his music?
Yeah, I did. I mean, growing up, I did, especially because, back in the day, I was young. I didn't even know what was going on. I was in, grade school when Aaliyah died, and I just heard, all of a sudden he's just, messing with this girl that's like 15. And now all this is coming out. Like I saw that stuff on, the Lifetime channel and everything. And, it made me sick, those, poor innocent, little girls, but it sucks for them. It sucks for their family.
Got you. All right. Thank you for calling. Let me get some more callers in. What's up? This Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Joe? I'm calling from Portland, Virginia.
All right. You got to talk a little loud. I can barely hear you.
Again.
Okay.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, I hear you great.
You hear me?
All right. So
right.
You see what's going on. You see R. Kelly did an interview with Gayle King. He started crying. Did he win you over with the tears? Do you believe him? Do you believe he actually might be telling the truth, or is he full of it?
He's full of it, doggy. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you why. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you why I feel why. Because, for one, doggy, you know what I'm saying? First off, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go back to, so I don't know how much time we got, but first off, I'm going back to the first case. He was acquitted.
Mm-hmm.
True. He was acquitted. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why he was acquitted, you know what I mean? First off, we already know that was Sparkle niece. And that case, when Sparkle brother got on the stand, he claimed that wasn't his daughter. And plus, the daddy, you know what I'm saying, he was a guitarist in the band.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, so pretty much, you know what I'm saying, they got the bag.
Got you.
And so they got the bag, doggy, man. And it's obvious, man. And then now they got this other tape. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying on the news.
Allegedly got a tape, yeah.
Allegedly, yes, yeah. I expect start allegedly. I gotta say allegedly.
Got you.
But, you know what I'm saying? And they saying the girl say her age on this tape.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And just like the last one, but so they didn't get the age. They so they got rid of that old one. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. But
Got you.
I mean, he's crying, and oh yeah, doggy. And then I seen the news when his manager. It's like his manager. You know what I'm saying? He need to fire his ass. Not all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be funny, dog. He need to fire his ass. It's like he throwing him under the bus. Talking about his, you know what I'm saying? Okay, his sister. Obviously, he got a book out. Saying that, saying how his sister molested him and all that. So that's besides the point, though.
Is his current manager? His current manager?
Yeah, no doubt. You can look it up. It's on the news. I think it was on the time when he was getting when he was turning himself in. It's live, bro. I've been watching it every day.
Got
he
you.
talking. He take his sunglasses off too, doggy. Word life.
Got you.
Dude take his sunglasses off, bro, and he's like saying, I was feeling him saying, yeah, R. Kelly needs help and all that stuff. But to me, you know what I'm saying, it was like, you know what I'm saying, you look at the tape, you like, man, oh man, you know what I'm saying, they could use, you know what I'm saying, they could use that in the case.
Got you. All right, family, let me get some more callers in. What's up? This Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Denise from Chicago.
Chicago. Uh-oh. Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from. I know R. Kelly. I've been here for years. I got news for you.
Okay, so when you say you know him.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna explain real quick. I'm a Hyde Parker.
Okay.
That's where the Kenwood High School is, right down the street from me. I've been over there for years, and I do hair in Hyde Park.
Okay.
Okay. So my girlfriend, she married his godbrother. This is 35 years ago. For R. Kelly to get registered in that school, he moved in with them. This before he blew up, and he was there. R. Kelly got the mindset of a 12-year-old. You know, he ain't mature. That's why he like young girls. So when he was hanging out with these teenage girls and stuff when I was around there, I mean, you know, when I would see him, this is in the 90s, the late 80s, early 90s, because he grew up in the gardens. I know everything. I'm a Chicagoan. We used to say, I don't mean no harm, but we used to say, me and my girlfriend, because she married his godbrother, and he stayed with them for a little while, but he couldn't make it through high school because you had to live in the neighborhood. So they used his address and was staying there. He can't read or write, so he got put out. But the music teacher let him hang up in there, and she would help him with his music, and he would hang around at McDonald's. And I'm an old one. I'm much older. I mean, I'm a little older than R. Kelly. So I didn't look at it like he was a pedophile because he's slow. He was in his 20s kicking it with the high school girls.
You said he's slow? You said he's slow?
Huh?
You said he's slow?
He's real slow.
Wow.
You know how you don't mean no harm, but the special school bus.
Damn.
That's what he should have been on. He's real slow.
Damn.
You understand? A grown woman ain't gonna fool with him because he talk like a kid. He mentally, it's like he trapped in a kid's body, like a 12 or 13-year-old. But he can come up with a song or to drop a dance. My girlfriend's husband wrote down some of the music when he was trying to get it together. He was like, I got a song. And I go, girl, he's slow. She's like, yeah, but he suffered. He grew up in the gardens. The gardens is like a project. I don't mean no harm.
So let me ask you something. So should him being slow, should he get a pass?
What you mean?
Should he get away with?
Slow. He was mentally slow. What I'm saying is, I met him like in '89. That's when he moved in with my girlfriend. He got the mindset of a kid. You know what I mean? He's not sharp. He's real slow, like like developmentally slow. DMH.
Got
he
you.
Can't read or write.
So
his man. That's why he.
So the point I'm
girls.
asking you. So the point I'm asking you is that if he's slow, and obviously something is wrong with him mentally, should that be his? Should he get away with it?
Downfall.
Should
that's
he?
His downfall.
That's his downfall. Okay.
Because let me tell you something. What she told me. Because see, this is her husband that know him real well.
Mm-hmm.
After he married R. Kelly, his manager, or it was a guitarist that was Aaliyah's uncle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after he married Aaliyah, because we didn't hear all about it, the family was mad, but they bought R. Kelly to get from under because he was slow. He sold their rights to his music to Aaliyah family. That's why you don't see Aaliyah mother on nothing. Because every time R. Kelly made a song, they was getting the bulk of the money because they had him to sign it over. He don't know what he was signing. He can't read. That's why the mother, Aaliyah mother, you ain't never seen her on nothing. Aaliyah's father died about 4 or 5 years ago, my girlfriend was telling me. But that's why they quiet. They wasn't even on the documentary. Don't you think if they felt violated over the daughter that they would at least, you know what I'm saying? So the girl that was on the videotape, because I had the tape, she lives out here in South Harlem, but she's still with R. Kelly, the one that he urinated on.
The first girl? The first girl?
Yeah, she's still with him now.
Wow.
She's still with him right now and hang with him. He had been paying her parents' mortgage and everything. They filed bankruptcy 3 different times. They know. These people know. They in cahoots. You know that girl named Drea?
I think
Drea is a straight up, the one he married.
the one, his wife,
She
yeah.
was doing threesomes with him. My
Allegedly.
girlfriend,
Allegedly. We got to say allegedly. Yeah, we got to say allegedly. We can't
yeah,
put that.
allegedly.
Yeah. Okay.
My girlfriend was telling me, I don't mean no harm. She was like, Drea told her, you know, any girls that want to get freaky. She was like, girl, they paying big money. I go, girl, I ain't getting it. But this is when he was still married. It's like, girl, you lying. She go, yeah. Drea, it was in on it too. Drea ain't know, his ex-wife know exactly what's going on. She did a threesome with Sparkle. Sparkle was sleeping with him too. So that documentary is a bunch of bull.
Wow.
Sparkle was sleeping with him too, and she was married.
Allegedly.
She was mad.
Allegedly. Yeah.
But see, I know this stuff firsthand.
Got you.
So, you know, and I know, like I said, I know his godbrother. Okay, this is the story the godbrother told us. R. Kelly's mother had, 4 or 5 kids, and she was young, so she was living with her daddy. Her daddy raped them first, then he died. His sister was raping both of them. It was raping R. Kelly and his brother the whole time.
Wow.
You know, she lives here in Aurora. She about 500 pounds. You don't hear nothing about her. But she the one that got R. Kelly started. R. Kelly got his cousin at 11 pregnant.
What'd you say?
He got his cousin. Okay, his mother got a sister. Here in Chicago, because I've been out in the gardens. We played beer whist a lot back then. Everybody, that's how you hung out on the weekend. Let's play some beer whist, get high. Okay? So his auntie used to come over, and she had, 8 kids. And R. Kelly got his cousin pregnant at 11. Everybody know that. That's from the garden. He got a child with his first cousin.
Wow.
And the whole family knew about it. But see, his mother wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean no harm. But R. Kelly been on his own, doing his own thing, because he moved in with them at 13 because he didn't like his stepdaddy.
So,
he was, you know, that's how it is.
So where's his sister at now? Where's his sister at now?
She lives in Aurora, Illinois.
Mm.
She lives in Aurora, Illinois. She's still big and fat. And if you hear R. Kelly, he'd be like, I love my sister. Because he do.
You said sister's 500 pounds?
Man, you ain't never seen the picture of her on that? That's a big chick. She's obese. She was the babysitter when the mama was out doing her thing. So she's the rape. She's sick. She twisted. She was raping them. And the oldest brother, I don't know how true this is. My girlfriend's husband said he heard that the oldest brother did it to him too. You know, but his sister was the one that was raping him and his younger brother. Because his youngest brother, I told him about this girl named Tasha K. And Tasha K got an interview with him about 9 months ago. She's a blogger. And I told her, and he told the story on it. He said he used to hate it because he would make R. Kelly go outside while she raped him. And then R. Kelly was telling his brother how he loved it. He was sleeping with his sister for years. His own sister, yeah. It was real dysfunctional. But that's how it was when the crack, you know, because here in Chicago, I see you in New York, here in Chicago in the late 80s, early 90s or whatever, it was on fire here in Chicago. A lot of women were strung out on crack. So they was just selling their bodies and having different kids. So she wasn't at home all the time. I mean, it was the thing here in Chicago. Yeah, his mama a crackhead. So his mama was on crack before she cleaned herself up. And so R. Kelly was already slow. People made fun of him when he was in grammar school. He was like the nerdy, dumb kid. You know what I mean? So and when he started Kenwood, that's the reputation he had. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, he's slow. Something wrong with him. So can you imagine blowing up and now you think you're on top of the world, but you're still slow? R. Kelly's slow. He's slow.
Wow.
But he been busted up. He been busted right open. The pastor on the old interview, that man put me at his church. He ain't nothing but a pimp. He tried to defend R. Kelly back in the day. But you should hear his church service. But he wasn't nothing but a crook anyway. People can't stand him, but R. Kelly, they gonna get him now.
So let me ask you something, caller. So do you believe that because of his mental state, and he's a little, he might be a grown man trapped with the mind state of a kid? What do you think should happen to him?
What's going on?
What do you think should happen to him?
Well, I don't want to make that judgment now. I just want to say that the system, everybody around him, failed him a long time ago. He needed help, special help. But, I mean, he's like a kid. So kids don't know between, in a lot of aspects, you should know this, it's hard for them to understand right and wrong. They just going to do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So that's why we put consequences on kids so they'll learn. He ain't never had no consequence. Everybody around him blowing him up.
Got
he
you.
got I mean, for real, he got the mindset of like a twist. I've talked to him. He's slow. You can tell something wrong. Look at him in his eyes. You can't see he's slow.
Yeah,
He thinks like a kid.
I
He
think
ain't no man.
I think you just started like he's slow. We gonna have to run with that. That's the new thing.
Yeah, go with it, because that's the real R. Kelly. I mean, it's not like I haven't talked to him more than once. I've been to a house, but this is before he blew up. It's like,
got you.
he's slow. It's
Damn.
sad, but he's slow. You know, he can't have a decent conversation. He was walking around here in Hyde Park with Barney backpacks in high school. They were making fun of him. Don't no kid walk around with no Barney in high school.
Whoa. You said R. Kelly had a Barney backpack in school, in high school?
Believe it. You better believe it.
What's going on today?
That's how slow he was. That's how slow. The high school kids was making fun of him. He was considered like a nerd and something wrong with him.
So,
you know, like,
so how did he get this far in life if he can't read or write? I'm confused. Like, what did they do?
What I'm telling you. Everybody been ripping him off.
Oh.
He signed over the rights to his music right after he met Aaliyah, not knowing. That's why the bulk of his money was going to her family. They make money every time he published a song. This is early on. But he was selling out to us. Everybody been ripping R. Kelly off for years. You know, no way in the world he should have had a problem raising that $100,000. His studio here almost went into foreclosure.
I think he got money somewhere. I think he just put the money away. I think so. I ain't gonna front.
He got the money stashed now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give him some credit. He might be a little slow, allegedly, but I think he found a way to put some money offshore. Yeah,
but not as much as you and I probably would with a mature mind. That's all I'm saying.
Because what people didn't really understand is that he probably didn't want to post bail because he's gonna play the broke role just in case a civil suit happens. So I mean I saw past all that. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. And then he owed that girl Drea some money, so when he go to court the next time, he got to pay off what old boy tell me about $170,000 he owed her. So you're gonna have to pay that off too.
So Drea you mean his ex-wife?
Yeah, he owed her back child support. Now this is what I heard through him.
Okay.
I don't know how true this is. I'm talking about from his godfather. Okay, his name is Nate. He told us a long time ago that it was rumored that he was raping his kids, and so the one that's transgender, and she wrote her father's a monster, and she wrote some rap. He had been raping her for years.
Allegedly.
And the mama and Dre allegedly.
Allegedly.
And Dre knew it. So that girl hates him with a passion. She wants to be a boy now.
Whoa.
Yeah, she is a boy. She on the internet. She's transgender now. And then she wrote a little rap song about how her daddy's a monster and paying dollars to, thoughts and stuff like that, But she's a boy now, and she hates him. R. Kelly messed them up.
Wow.
But Dre is a sick little puppy. That girl is very manipulative. She was never held captive. She can come and go as she wanted. Don't believe that she was tortured. She would be in Hyde Park all the time, shopping and walking around, and I would look at her, and I'm like, I know that's his wife, but the world never did see her until she went on Hollywood Exes. But because for the longest, people like, R. Kelly married? It's like, yeah, that's a nasty heifer.
Wow.
Nasty. She looked like a hoe all the time back in the day.
Damn.
Walking around and everything. It's like, this girl is on some scam stuff here. She acting like she a victim. She was with him for years, at least 14.
Damn.
And he wasn't holding her captive. She drove a Range Rover. She had a Mercedes. She had a Z4. She was going through that money. but they used to hang at Michael Jordan's up near the water tower. That's where the white people hang.
Mm-hmm.
And she used to recruit women to come and do threesomes with them. You hear me?
You said that.
That's all it is.
You said that. So with this, I mean, I think if I'm not mistaken, a few months ago they even seen her on tape singing his songs and stuff like that before the documentary came out. Yeah.
She was going along with the threesomes. You hear me? But that girl that's on the tape, that's the one he refers to as his pet. That's Sparkle's niece. That girl is still with him to this day. She never left him. She never left him. She's part of his entourage, still having sex and everything.
Wow.
And and that was 13 when she was on the tape with him. I don't know if you ever saw the tape.
Never saw the tape. Nah, I never saw the tape.
You didn't see the tape? I did.
I never saw the tape.
It was 3 different ones, but she was the youngest one. She was 13, and he urinated in her mouth. She's still with him to this day. To this day. One girl on the tape, she from Chicago, when we had the tape. What's her name? Van Allen or whatever. She was 17. She said it on the documentary that she slept with the girl. The girl was 14. And when she first met R. Kelly, when the trial was going on, she did a threesome with the young girl. She said that. Wow. She should be charged too, because the girl was underage, and you did a threesome with her.
Wow.
The story is bigger than what we know. What they want to do is take down, in my opinion, all black men of power. R. Kelly ain't did no more, but don't nobody talk about. But he's developmentally slow. He real slow. He don't have the mind of an adult.
I think you made that perfectly clear about 20 minutes ago. All right, so thank you for calling. I mean, if you could get me an interview with R. Kelly, brother, have him reach out to me. info@doggiediamondstv.com.
Okay, tell him to call. Now, okay. His name is Terry Kelly. I'm gonna tell him to hit you up and see if you might. I'm gonna tell him, because he went on Tasha K's channel. I know him personally.
This ain't no
he did an
Tasha
interview
K.
with her.
Yeah, just tell him to hit me up. info@doggiediamondstv.com. It's on the screen, so when you look back, just tell him to email me and we can do something.
Well, I'm gonna DM him and see if he's willing to call you up and talk to you. Now, my name is Denise. He's gonna say Denise told me about you.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, thank you for calling, Denise. All right,
then.
All right, bye. What's up? This Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, that's Slim from Brooklyn.
What's going on? You sound a little muffled.
Oh, hold on. Let me get my mic right.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. Just real quick, man. Like, I feel. Yeah, that's Slim from Brooklyn.
Go ahead. You sound clear now. Go ahead.
All right, yeah. Just real quick, man. I feel like whatever R. Kelly, you know what I mean, get convicted of, send his motherfucking ass to jail. Fuck that. Niggas been knowing about this dude, you know what I mean? But I do feel, though, every black man that they try to, like, prosecute we should at least make sure that they get a fair trial. Because if you let them go to jail with no type of evidence or nothing, then everybody gonna go to jail. Straight up.
Got you. Don't let them get railroaded.
Yeah, so, that's about it. You feel me?
All right.
Anything, long-time supporter. Hold it down, man.
Thank you, family. All right, so let me get this last caller in, y'all. Whoever calling next will be the last caller, and that's it. I'm going to shut down for the rest of the night. I got interviews to put out. Let me take this last caller. Thank you, family. What's up, this Doggie Diamonds? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, Doggie?
What's going on? So you see the topic. I don't know if you've been listening. You see the topic.
Yeah.
Did you see the tears? Did the tears win you over, or do you think R. Kelly is full of it?
I think that he's fighting for his life. I really don't want to. I really don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's. Do I think some of it is true? Do I think that he did have relations with underage women? Maybe. Do I think he had some kind of sex cult? No, I don't believe that. And they're trying to basically crucify him with the court of public opinion, and just basically, even with the whole thing where he make women have sex with each other, that's not a crime. You know what I'm saying?
It is if they underage, though.
No, if they're underage.
Okay.
But my issue is I have a problem with this prosecuting people for things done years later. You know what I'm saying? I just really have a problem, whether it was Bill Cosby, even with O.J. Simpson. You know how they just basically was hell bent on getting O.J. Simpson, and got him from stealing his own stuff back. You know, so I have issues with that, and I also was in a situation. I mean, not no rape allegations.
I'm about to say, you about to R. Kelly yourself? What's happening, bro? You better be careful.
No, I ain't R. Kelly and myself. But what I'm saying is, it's really just so easy for somebody to basically accuse you of something, and not to play, not making it a racial thing, but a lot of this stuff is racial. They just come lock you up. You know what I'm saying? So anybody could say anything and get you locked up. And as far as like me believing whether he's guilty or not, I mean, I don't know. I would have to basically really sit back and let them lay out the evidence. I mean, just like when you even look at O.J. Simpson, popular opinion is he's guilty. I'm somebody who always thought he wasn't guilty. You know what I mean? When but again, like I said, that's how the media can basically crucify you before you even get to court and even after. So you got people who wasn't even born during the O.J. Simpson trial who was kids that confidently say, oh, yeah, O.J. did it. You don't even know nothing about the case. So I'm just real cautious when I say that I accuse anybody. Because like I said, I was in a situation where a woman put some allegations against me. They were false. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I mean, it could have destroyed. You know what I mean? They took me out of my job in handcuffs off of false charges. You know what I'm saying? Could have destroyed. So we got to be some men. Only thing I want to say with y'all is we can basically get up on this phone, or we could, take these victory laps and cheer R. Kelly being crucified or Michael Jackson or any of these people. It can be you tomorrow. Be clear. You know what I mean? We just not that famous, and we ain't gonna get all that publicity.
Could I ask you something though? The only difference between you might have had allegation is foul if it's untrue, but you wasn't on tape though, right?
No. I definitely wasn't on tape. But I mean, is it true that these tapes are old tapes? And with this woman, I mean, you mean to tell me you kept a piece of clothing with R. Kelly semen on it for years? Like, I mean, did you put it in a plastic bag and put it in a freezer?
I don't, I mean, yeah. Again, like you said, and I'm going to admit, I do not know all the facts in what's going on. It's just that, sometimes when the house get robbed and you known for being a cat burglar, and somebody said you possibly did it, everybody gonna look and be like, well, you did rob people's houses. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, you are a victim of, that's on your jacket. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? But it is what.
Right. But listen, though. Only my thing is this: if he's guilty, you know what I mean. Listen, I'm not caping for him or anything. But what's troubling to me is people being able to come and indict people and put charges on them 20 and 40 years after the alleged crime. That's an issue to me.
It is, but that's very sticky, because it is some people who believe that they got away with things that they should have never gotten away with, and they do need to be charged with it, because it's people who still hurting. And sometimes, how do you get justice and vindication for something that happened to you as a kid? And it might be somebody who's still walking around thinking that they got away with it. So I understand what you're saying. Because when it's not true, you can't just say, well, you did this to me 34 years ago. And it's like, yo, you lying. And then I'm losing my life, my livelihood and my reputation based off of, an accusation. But if you really did something to somebody, it don't matter how long ago you did it. If you did it to somebody and somebody decides that they want to just, say that you did X, Y, Z, yo, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, but we really have to be careful with that, because if that's the case, it's like saying, yo, we don't owe y'all no reparations because that was 500, 600 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be careful, man.
Yep.
You got to be careful.
If you put it in that context, and I'm somebody who is in favor of reparations, and that's something else you're gonna have to touch on, dog.
Oh, facts,
That
yeah.
conversation right there, man.
Oh no, we definitely gonna tap on that. All right, so what I gotta do now, I actually have to go edit this bully interview to put out. It's coming out tonight. The audio for the bully interview is coming out on iTunes and radio.com. So I hope everybody check that out. Thank you for calling, family. Call in more often. I like your perspective. All right, so yeah, this is Doggie Diamonds. I definitely have to go put in some work. Gotta definitely put this audio out. So anybody who know what's going on with me and what I got going on, I'm definitely got to put this audio out. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. And I got the Battlecast, the Battlecast podcast, as you can see on the screen. That is another podcast that I have. It's called the Battlecast. Episode 1 is done. I have to get that out there. So I'm never not working. I didn't go to the gym for 2 days, so I feel a little crazy because I'm just so, used to going to the gym, but I didn't get a chance to do that. But I thank y'all for calling in. I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for rocking with me. I thank everybody for your donations. I thank everybody for their subscriptions. As you know, if you did not subscribe, hit that subscribe button now. It is also essential that you share these videos, that you thumbs up these videos. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that thumbs up. And also, make sure that you when you subscribe, you hit that bell, and you have to share these videos too. I don't care if you on forums. I don't care if you share it on your Facebook. Under here, it is buttons that say share. Share it on your Facebook. Share it on everything. Take a clip and put it on your Instagram like you do everybody else's videos. I definitely need all the support. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So it's time for the cartoon to take y'all out of here, and I'm going to do some editing. I thank y'all for tuning in with me. Shout out to all the women who call. Shout out to all the guys who call in. And that's what it is. I'm Doggie Diamonds. Follow me on all social media too, at Doggie Diamonds, spelled just like this, DOGGIEDIAMONDS, on all social media, whether it's Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Peace. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I got work to do. Peace. I'm out of here. You are now watching Doggie Diamonds TV. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, you want to hit the bell so you can get all notifications of when I'm going live or when I upload new content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment on this channel. Peace.